Well, if you've got a burn, don't worry, this plant's here to help. Let's talk about aloe. What's up, fellow plant enthusiasts? My name is Dylan Bain and this is Bain's Botanicals. Today we're going to be talking about aloe. Aloe is probably one of the most famous succulents just because there are so many different types of aloe, and a lot of people know it for its ability to treat burns, which I wouldn't go breaking your plant to treat a burn. They make gels for that you can buy in the store. And I believe aloe also has some nutritional properties. I also wouldn't go eating your plant. That could be dangerous. But yes, here is the taxonomy information for aloe. This particular aloe is a hybrid, and it's a very pretty hybrid because it has these pink, I don't know how pink they are in the video, but it's got these pink margins on the leaves, and it's got a lot of texture as well, a lot of cool texture. And just the color green it is, it's almost kind of a mint green, which is, I don't know, it's just really pretty. Because it's a hybrid, there's not really a species name for it. Especially with succulents and cacti, there's a lot of crossbreeding, there's a lot of man-made hybrids and things, so I couldn't tell you what the parent plants are for this, but yes. There are some plants that you do know the parentage of. For example, there's a tropical plant that is a combination of Hedera helix, which is the English ivy, and Fatsia japonica, which is considered an Aralia. They bred these together and they made a new plant called Fatshedra, which is just kind of the two names squished together. Anyway, aloe is pretty easy to take care of. It just needs bright, indirect light. Don't do direct light because it'll scorch it. And be sure to give it bright light though. It's not a low light houseplant. No succulents are low light that I can think of. Watering, depending on the type of aloe you have, succulents in general need more water than cacti. They shouldn't be allowed to dry out for an extended period of time. Definitely let them dry out, but don't let them dry out for days on end like you would a cactus, because they will suffer. When you think about a cactus being basically just a big ball or column of water, you got to be a little more careful with watering to prevent root rot. And they have a lot of storage so that they don't need as much water. But I mean, look at the tiny, compared to a cactus, look at the tiny leaves on this thing. It's going to need more water. There are versions of aloe that are a lot thicker and fleshier and they have more moisture in them. Those you want to water less because, again, they have more moisture stored, so they don't need as much water, and you're going to be more prone to root rot if you overwater it, so just be careful. Soil just needs a good, well-draining soil, fast-draining. Succulent cacti mix would be good. Maybe some orchid bark, some sand, some perlite, anything to help it drain quickly and not retain a lot of moisture. Humidity, it's a succulent, don't worry about it. Doesn't need humidity. And then fertilizer, I've just been doing bi-weekly. They do make cacti succulent fertilizers, which you can use. But in general, succulents and cacti don't need a lot of extra fertilizer just because they grow so slowly. They don't have as much going on inside as a tropical plant does, so they just don't need as much nutrition, but they do still need some. You could get away with monthly on these for sure, and then don't fertilize at all for sure in the dormant season. Cacti and succulents do go through a dormant phase, and you don't want to feed them because that will harm them. I think that's about it about aloe. It's pretty straightforward. Aloe are really neat. They're good beginner plants. If you can just nail the watering thing, it's really not that complicated once you experiment a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about aloe. If you have any really cool aloe, I'd love to see them. And yeah, I've got more videos coming. I've got such a long list. You guys have no idea. But yes, hope you're enjoying this content. I'm enjoying making and interacting with you guys. So until I see you again. Thanks for watching.